Becoming a great musician takes time, patience, diligence, experience, and making use of key resources. In this video, I'll share with you 5 digital resources that are sure to help you become a better musician. Number 1, Frozen Ape, the metronome. If you're serious about getting better as a musician, utilizing a metronome should be a huge part of your practice routine. Metronomes come in all shapes and sizes. From the woodblock and pendulum version most people remember from sitting on top of their grandmother's piano, to the excessively unnecessary complexity of Dr. Beat. What you want in a metronome is something that is very user-friendly and easy to interpret. This is why I recommend the Frozen Ape Metronome app. The display is very logical and it's easy to change basic settings like tempo and time signature. It also has advanced settings like muting beats, adding accents, and the automator and tracker features. This metronome has all the best features of any metronome on the market and is very simple to use. Daily use of this metronome will increase your productivity in practice sessions immensely. Number 2, iReal Pro. Another crucial element to your practice routine should be the use of backing tracks. Whether you're working on improvisation, chord transitioning, or overall groove, backing tracks are great tools for developing proficiency in these areas. This is why I recommend iReal Pro. Available for iPhone, iPad, MacBook, and desktops, this program was designed primarily for the use of jazz standards, but also includes chord charts for pop songs and blues tunes. iReal Pro includes a playback feature for practicing along with chord charts. In playback, the instrumentation includes piano, keyboard, guitar, bass, and drums, and the mixer controls the settings of each instrument. There are several rhythmic styles to choose from, including medium swing, samba, funk, and modern. iReal Pro also provides tips on what scales to use for improvisation and chord diagrams to accompany the chart. You can even create your own charts in the Edit Song mode. Practicing with backing tracks is beneficial to give you the experience of what it would be like when you play with actual people. So instead of relying on just the time when you're going to be able to play with actual people, you can simulate that experience with iReal Pro. Number 3, amazing slowdowner. A common thread that I've found amongst all good musicians is that they've spent a great deal of time playing along with and learning from recordings. When you mimic the musicians you admire, you begin to assimilate their sound and ability into your own playing. You also will improve your musical ear drastically, which will allow you to learn songs more quickly and remember them more easily. Because these skills are vital to our musical development, the Amazing Slowdowner is a must-have resource. Its playback features are ideal for detailed listening of audio recordings. When you're trying to learn something specific in a recording, like a lick, chord, bass line, or drum fill, you need to be able to set your playback position to that exact point in the recording. Amazing Slowdowner allows you to target specific places in recordings for immediate playback after hitting play. This gives you so much control when learning things from recordings, as opposed to playback bars found on iTunes or YouTube, which are difficult to pinpoint. Amazing Slowdowner allows you to slow down recordings, making it much more conducive for learning. Amazing Slowdowner can adjust the speed of a track anywhere between 20 and 150%. The software also has a mixer and frequency control, giving you more tools to decipher audio recordings. A huge component to becoming a great sounding musician is learning things from recordings, and the Amazing Slowdowner is a great product to assist in this endeavor. Number 4, Sightreading Factory. Imagine what it would be like if you were illiterate. The struggles you'd have obtaining information, communicating with others, and expanding your vocabulary would be immense. The same applies to music. If you want to be the best musician you can be, being able to read standard music notation is a crucial skill to have. This is why my favorite resource for practicing sight reading is the website Sightreading Factory. This website allows you to work on sight reading in a variety of ways. You can select reading exercises from a wide range of instrumentations and ensemble configurations. You can also select varying difficulty levels within each reading exercise. But my favorite aspect of Sightreading Factory is the option you have to customize your reading studies. If you want to work on something specific like 16th note rhythmic figures or reading exercises within the 7th position of the guitar, Sightreading Factory allows you to customize your practice to suit your needs. This software also has a playback feature so you can play along with the reading studies and just check to see if you're playing the studies correctly. What's even better is once you've read through and played a study, you can select the Another One icon and a new reading study is automatically generated, giving you endless amounts of reading exercises. The ability to read music makes you a much more competent and skillful musician. So if you're looking to increase your sight reading skills, then Sightreading Factory is a great resource for you. Number 5, musictheory.net. If you'd like to know how music works, or if you'd like to develop your ear so you can learn music faster, or get better at identifying the notes on your fretboard, then musictheory.net is a great website for you. On the site, you can browse tutorials and learn the basics of major scales, chord construction, intervals, rhythmic notation, and much more. There are also exercises available for note identification, fretboard identification, interval identification, and several other valuable musical concepts. When I was working on my music performance degree, musictheory.net was my go-to resource to practice all the concepts I was learning in my music theory courses. If you're interested in improvisation, songwriting, and composition, your understanding of music theory is critical. So therefore, I highly recommend the website musictheory.net. So there you have it, my top 5 digital resources for becoming a better musician. If you're not sure exactly how to use these resources but want to learn more, I recommend finding a credible teacher that can guide you through the learning process. Thanks for watching and good luck on your musical journey.